Well, hello, and how are you today? I'm Joe. We spend a little time on Wednesdays talking about our breath, um, meditation, how they work together, and what a wonderful tool it is for you to be able to use. Our focus is to help you learn about what you have at your disposal to enhance your quality of life. Really, it's that simple and that big. It's available to you. We do different pranayams and move through these things. And today, as I promised, some of our viewers here wanted to talk a little bit about the role of sound, words, and rhythm. And we'll do that a little bit later. It's an important component of pranayama, an important component of breath work in the sense that it can enhance our ability to focus the mind really on our essential selves. If that's makes sense to you, we're trying to eliminate resistance to the clutter in our minds that we seem to all live with, the many thoughts that are coming through all the time. Use of breath work and also incorporating sounds and rhythm can make a big difference there in terms of the tendency to help one eliminate the noise, to reduce resistance as we move toward this place of stillness, this place of calmness and quietness within our minds. Regardless of the type of meditation that you do and techniques that you employ, and there are many, breath work can help and facilitate all of those. It's quite an amazing tool, really, to get us calm, to get us within ourselves, to come home to who we are, to come home to our essential selves, to our heart space, out of our heads and toward that area of stillness and compassion and tolerance and those beautiful characteristics of the human potential that truly reside within us all. It's our soul, if you will, our soul. And the heart is the sanctuary of the soul. So whatever we can do to facilitate this stillness and calmness and backing away from the busyness of our lives toward allowing us to just be present within ourselves, to be, not to do. We're busy doing things, busy. We're attempting to move away from the busyness of our daily lives and obligations and thoughts toward a place that is deeply reassuring and calming in the sense that you know in your heart that that is who you are. We're not our thoughts. We're not the obligations and emotions that we have. It's more of the essential self, the soul, the very essence of who we are. So to the degree that we can begin to feel that and appreciate and understand that, so much the better. Let's start today by taking a couple of long, slow, deep, relaxing breaths, just at your own pace. Just Just kind of settle in. Want to be comfortable? Anchor yourself on whatever surface you are seated. As you know, if you're cross-legged, you can elevate your hips with a cushion. That will help you maintain a straight spine, and that's important. If you're in a chair, you can sit on the edge of the chair with your legs folded 90 degrees and your feet firmly planted on the ground. Now, rock a little bit wherever you are, just a little bit, and feel your pelvic girdle well anchored, solidly grounded. So that's what we want. Get solidly grounded. Sit up straight from that position. Lengthen your spine. You can place your hands on your knees with the palms up. And just take a couple of breaths and relax. Nothing to do. We're here now. Be present. Just relax. Breathe. Begin to become aware of the energy moving within your body. You can feel it in your hands. Perhaps you can feel or hear your pulse. It's good. Let's take a minute and do a little bit of warm up this morning before we get too far along. It's been a little bit since we've done this, but it's such a beautiful thing and helps us come into ourselves and be present at that moment. So let's begin by doing a little bit of spinal flex. If you recall, you sit up straight, lengthen spine, neck slightly back, hands extended, straight arms, your hands on your shins. And then as we begin to move forward with the chest out, you inhale and exhale as you flex the back, compress and lean back slightly. So it's heart forward, chest back, heart forward, chest back. Inhale forward, exhale back, forward, back. Inhale, exhale. Your head doesn't need to be moving much. It'll go up and down, but it shouldn't move. You want to feel, pardon me, you want to feel the flexing in your lower spine. It's the lower 2, 3, 4 lumbar. This is what we're flexing with your hands fully extended at this point on the shins. Okay. Begin a strong breath. In, out, at your own pace, your comfortable pace. But try to maintain a regular rhythm. But you can speed it up a little bit as you warm up. Be comfortable within yourself. Close your eyes, focus at the brow point. Good strong breath in and out. Feel ourselves coming home to our bodies, be present. Feel ourselves growing. Can you make it a little faster? Only what's comfortable for you. It's good. Deep inhale, please. Belly out. Air up into your chest. Exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, belly out. Exhale. One last time, and we'll suspend the breath at the top. Inhale, belly out. Suspend the breath. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax all muscles. Should be a very comfortable posture. Hands on your knees, palms up, eyes focused at the brow point. Just relax. Relax the abdomen, all muscles. Exhale and suspend briefly. It's good. While we're at it, let's do a little bit of spinal twist. Hands, as my hands indicate, fingers forward, thumbs on the back. Inhale left, exhale right. As we turn, keep the head pointed in the direction of the turn of your consistent with your back, and let it follow the turn. Inhale left, exhale right. Comfortable pace for whatever works for your body this morning. Don't want to be too aggressive at first. Allow yourself to warm up a little bit. You can always pick up the pace, go a little further as you become warm, but be very respectful of our bodies. Eyes closed, focus at the brow point. About 15 more seconds. Let's go for this. Strong breath. It's good. Inhale deeply. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and suspend. Exhale. Let's roll your shoulders a little bit. Roll them forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Up and back. A couple of more. Shake them a minute. Shake them a little bit. Switch directions. It's good. Just roll them around a little bit. Roll your shoulders. Shake a little bit. Up and down. Shrug them up and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. That's good. Roll our heads around just a little bit. Loosen up, but be careful now. Be very careful with the neck. You can make small circles. Just start really small. Move slow. And there you gradually make the bigger circle. Get the neck loosened up a little bit. Switch directions. Inhale up, exhale down. There are many things that one can do with their eyes. I prefer to have eyes closed. I feel it brings us more into ourselves, avoids external stimulation from the visual sense. Almost a good default gaze is, as we do frequently, focusing at the brow point. All right, let's stop now. Eyes closed can focus at the brow point almost within anything that we do, and it's helpful, I believe. Well, that's good. I would like to take about 4 more formal, more structured diaphragmatic breaths. Again, we like to go back over this because it is the most important breath that we do, and it's something you can use anytime, anywhere, and it's many times a day. It's very grounding, very settling. So, again, sit up straight, have a straight spine. Neck should be slightly pulled back, just slightly back. Don't force it. Be comfortable. This pranayama exercise should always be comfortable. It's not a tense affair. So, as you begin to inhale, allow your belly to extend. Bring the air up into the chest. Exhale, the chest relaxes, collapses, belly begins to pull back, and pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, belly out. Exhale. Navel to the spine. Continue. You notice today I'm exhaling with my mouth open. You may exhale with your mouth open or closed. Often our techniques are practiced through the nose. I have a bit of an issue with my ear this morning, so I'm breathing through my mouth to avoid pressure up in my head. That's why you hear that. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Hands on your knees, palms up, eyes closed, focus at the brow point. Now, just notice. Notice the feelings of your body. No thoughts. Just be aware. Notice. We're going to begin to talk a little bit about this business of words and rhythm. This is a very succinct statement I'd like to read you. A simple, conscious use of words and rhythms has profound effects. Words and sounds are psychoactive events that are rooted in the body and give roots to the sense of self. Rhythm increases our sense of balance, our sense of control of our movements, and our sense of general well-being. So we're beginning to understand, is our objective here, the opportunity to enhance the pranayams that we do. You have the opportunity to broaden the tool that we've discussed over this past year, increase the effectiveness of that and bring a sense of greater stillness and cleansing of the mind, in effect, focusing and cleansing is what the various sounds and rhythm can do. So we'll move over the forthcoming weeks into talking about a few other things and certain techniques. We will talk about the mantra Om. I'm sure most of you have heard that term. You may be quite familiar with it. We won't be dealing with that today. It's kind of a longer conversation and explanation and practice within and of itself. So we'll hold off on that. But it's going to be interesting, and I know that you'll begin to appreciate that. As our introduction to this effect, the power of this, we're going to do a pranayama, a breath work this morning called Brahmari. That is also more commonly known as a B-E-E, a bee breath. Brahmari is a Sanskrit word for bee. So it's that humming, buzzing sound. The objective of this is, again, as is the objective with most sound and rhythm techniques, to help us focus. This has less to do with the rhythmic movements that are found in mantras and other things that we will discuss in the future, all beautiful and powerful. Today, we're going to be focusing on what sound can do for us. And this particular technique, pranayama, Brahmari, the bee breath, does it. So I want to take, it's making the sound of humming. So we're going to take a deep inhale. Just start in a moment. We'll be taking a deep inhale. Then we'll be making the sound of M, but with the mouth closed, lips slightly touching. You don't want to, not such that it's tickling you, but you want to keep the mouth closed. Majority of the noise comes through, therefore, your nose. The important element of all of the rhythm and sound work that we will do, particularly any chanting that we won't do, but any sound like the bee breath, is the element of the vibrations within the body. This is important and fundamental to our use and understanding of what sound and rhythm can do to enhance our pursuits. So, speaking of vibration, the key that you personally use is your own, whatever, obviously the pitch, the key is whatever is comfortable to you, but you'll want to hum the sound of M with the mouth closed. The tongue should be folded back and pressing on the top of the palate as you do this. And you'll notice that as you experiment with the sound, you'll notice that if you make a low-pitched M, like a or you can do a higher pitch. You'll notice that the vibration that you're making within your body, the lower the pitch, you feel that vibration through your torso, more down toward the bottom lower parts of the spine, all through your chest. That's the objective, to feel the vibrations within your body. The upper register vibrations particularly vibrate, all of them do, but particularly the upper registers vibrate the oral cavity. And that's an important objective for our work, to vibrate the oral cavity. And our tongue, a place on the palate, assists in this. The objective is to stimulate the glands, the divine glands, as many call them, the hypothalamus, pituitary, and pineal glands. Those in turn excrete hormones and alter our physiology and our mental activities. So there's functionality associated with this. It's a science, and it's a functional technique for enhancing our well-being, enhancing our opportunity to become still, which, as we said, is an important part of our meditative endeavors. So with that said, we have some time to do a little bit of bee breath here. So we're going to do 10 consecutive inhales and exhale humming, and we'll stop then and probably do one more set after that. So get yourself comfortable, mind your posture, attend to a good straight spine, neck back. Inhale. Lips together, teeth slightly touching, and begin to make the sound M, hum. And on one long, continue to do that all the way through the exhale. It's a long exhale. That too benefits calmness and stimulates a relaxation response. So let's do that. Now, do a couple normally. Let's do it right. Inhale, exhale, and begin. Inhale and continue. Continue, experiment with the register, raise it up a little bit, feel the difference in the vibration within your oral cavity and down within your lower body. Experiment, play with it. Two more. Once more at your comfortable pitch, whatever feels right for you. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice. The B breath is a good example of what's possible with respect to the power of sound and the quote cleansing effect it can have on our mind and brains. It's very, very powerful and grounding. It's a good one. Let's take a couple of minutes of some quiet time today to contemplate. Just contemplate what we've discussed today and the opportunities that lie before us in our use of our breath and our use of sound and rhythm as we will begin to be putting these things together beyond be breath, but that's a fine taste of what's possible. So take a deep breath in, relax, and then breathe normally. Spend a couple of minutes with a little quiet type Zen meditation. Raise your arms and inhale, please. Stretch. Wiggle the fingers. Shake your arms. One more time. Inhale. Shake. Exhale, arms down. Perhaps you noticed and you be aware that the lower registers of the be breath are more calming and more relaxing. The higher registers tend to stimulate a little more alertness. So be aware of that in terms of your objectives and what you want to do. Looking forward to discussing Om as a beginning to this, and as we incorporate this use of sound and rhythm to our breath work here on Wednesdays. I wish you all blessings, peace, Namaste. See you next Wednesday. Bye.